good afternoon. Perhaps the morning then. I've been busy this morning. I've been listing most of what's left of what I picked up at the boot yesterday. A lot of lamps. Hopefully, don't be coming across the board now. Got a big kitten going past. Oh, she's into everything. She was eating my boxes earlier. I said, please. Those are hard to come by right now, all my cardboard boxes, because the amount I'm going through. She was there just nibbling away, like taking chunks out. So now, I can't be having that. She's playing with the soap in the sink now. Right, so yeah, a bit of a slow one on Vinted for me this weekend. I actually sold one thing on eBay, which shock horror. But I've listed, oh, there she is. I've listed, just expecting her to knock something fragile off any moment. Just move my phone. I've listed, what have I listed? I don't even know what I was going to say then. I'm just trying to keep an eye on this little varmint. I've listed lots. So hopefully, during the week that will pay off. Luckily, the figures I've put in the title, £42.33 into £161.31, is not the whole week's profit, income, turnover. So, yes, plod on. Hello, Babs. Chris, good morning. Pink Harpy, I got my notification. Good. How is everybody else? How was your weekend sales? That was... Yeah, so I haven't got loads to show you, but I'll show you what I've got. If you follow me on Vinted, I listed some lamps this morning. Right. Oh, no, pour out of there. Oh my God, just into everything. Right. Yeah, I'll get the clothing out of the way. I just sold 2 pieces of clothing. Really enjoying the hard goods. I'm already just thinking, oh my God, we're only halfway through the summer, and I'm like, what am I going to do when the boots end? I feel like I can't work out because my cost of goods has come down. I need to do some kind of maths. So my cost of goods has come down. So there's more in my bank account, but I can't work out if it's just because do you see what I mean? If it's real profit or if it's because I'm spending less on stock. Does that make sense? Right. Yeah, clothing. So I don't often do this, but listening to everybody else sniping on Vinted, I bought a couple of bits off Vinted, which I don't enjoy it. This is some M&M cargo trousers. I paid altogether for these £11.20. They took a couple of weeks to sell for £25.31. It's not my sort of thing really to do. I mean, it's clothing as well. I think I was having I think it was the weekend when the boots went on because it rained. So I was just like, well, what am I going to do for stock? But this wasn't. I picked this up Friday from a charity shop. It's Sahara, medium to large. Nice macro gingham, big lardon at top. I love this sort of thing. I did pay £15.75, but I took an offer the same day for £30. And obviously, nice easy packs these, which nothing else is. So that's the benefit of clothing, I suppose, isn't it? Nice easy packs. Right, into the hard goods. Where do we start? Let's start at the top. Right, this is a bit of a departure for me. Cutlery, just stainless steel cutlery. Janelle, so Jean Lewis brand, from the 70s. I don't know if you can see. Oh, there you go. There's the pattern. It's called Repton, this pattern. Stainless steel. Does it say anything else on that? Japan. Yeah, made in Japan. And there's a whole load of it. I paid £4 for the lot, and it sold for £26 in about, what's very specific, 6 days. I suppose I picked it up at last Sunday's food. Oh no, about 5 days that she sold on Friday, but they've asked me to keep hold of it till sometime this week to post. So yeah, some money and cut away. Well, no, some money. Wicker light shade. Picked this up during the week from one of my locals. I mean, not great profit. I paid £2.99, section offer of a tenner. But yeah, it's just turning money over, isn't it? Fruit bowl. Picked this up on Saturday for £1, section offer of a tenner within hours as well, in minutes, I think. You know, probably could get a couple of quid extra then, but I know I'm happy just for stuff to go quickly over. The bath, the little tub, roll top bath. This is a bit bigger than, because I was like, oh no, there's a lot on Amazon, but this is a bit bigger than the one on Amazon. I think the one on Amazon is just for a soap, but this is quite big really. However, I did pay again from one of my locals because I just wanted to pick some stuff up during the week. Paid £1.99 for this, accepted an offer of £8, took about 4 days. Yeah, I wouldn't pick that up again, but I mean, it was quick. Pictures. So this is a bundle. I paid £1.90 altogether for, and this was both of these were on Saturday. I picked these up. These are little Shakespeare characters, Romeo, Juliet, and Osric. Yeah, so I paid 90p for those three and £4 for this vase of flowers, and lady offered me £20 and I accepted that. This is by Artco. It's like faux oil where it's on a board, but it's sort of textured, so like a print, but it's textured, so it's made to, you know, look like, see, it's all like shabby chic, like faux aging. Anyway, there's a lot of interest in it, so if you can get it cheap enough, then I mean, it's a bit soul destroying selling that something like this exists, but it's money, so, and I need that. Next up, this is going to be a really quick video. Children's tapestry. I paid £2 for this. Lots of interest. There's no glass, but that's the back of it. I mean, it's not even really well. It's who was it by? It was a Dimensions in the 90s. This was done long stitch, I think. Yeah, I paid £2 and I took an offer of £8. I picked that up Saturday. I just wanted to get rid. Quite a large one as well. Last of the summer wine. These are cute. I've got some Coronation Street ones as well in my vintage. So it's, who is it? Compo, Cleggy, and I can't remember the names. Compo, Cleggy, something like that. Well, if you remember Last of the Summer Wine, I think they're quite cute, these pictures. Summit Conference, that's called. And they're quite nicely framed as well. So I paid £1 on Saturday and it sold for £15. So less than 24 hours, happy with that. And the last little thing, this was cute, paid 50p for this yesterday. This is 60s or 70s, judging by the frame. Lovely, like inlaid wood. You see that. And it's like a lot of the stuff that I got for 50p from this person was from Germany. So I'm guessing this is some kind of like little German folky design thing. Yeah, paid 50p, and so I listed it this morning, sold in like a couple of minutes for £9, took an offer. I don't know if it's something special or just somebody fancied it, but there we go. And that is that. Foggy Clegg and Compo. Yes, thank you. That is true. I was going to say, Oh, hello. Sorry, there's some chat here. Pink Harpy was looking at pictures at the weekend, but chickened out, nervous about posting them. Well, I can tell you what, I am now calling Yodel Door to Floor, because they did break 2 of my pictures that have glass. And I haven't had any other, like in years and years and years, I haven't had any breakages. And I'm such an over wrapper, so I was really peed off, like when they did the second one as well. So I've started like putting things in other categories just so it doesn't end up Yodel door to floor, because I'm not they're going to break my item and then I'm not going to get refunded, because it's so hard to get a refund from Vinted. So I'm going with smaller items like that, putting it so that it can go with every or Royal Mail, and also or the bigger pictures. I'll go for the canvases, but I'm not going for the big glass. But if you get it, never start posting. But also if you get it cheap enough, then it's not so bad, and you can build up confidence. Oh, GS Pre-Loved. Crystal, hello. Is that Crystal from the group? Afternoon finally caught alive. Welcome. Oh, well, I missed loads of chat. There you are, chatting away. Claire, oh, I have a load of cutlery. Great idea. Ones to dig out. Yeah, I'm just, because I'm doing homeware, and I'm trying to think practically. I mean, not everything's practical. I mean, for instance, oh, this is nice. Let me show you this. I picked this up on Saturday. Isn't that nice? Modern, obviously. It's Ben DeLisi glass, cased glass. Paid, she wanted 4, but then I got a deal on a group of, so maximum £4, but hopefully it'll be like 30 quid back on that. Yeah, not so practical, but it's got to either be practical or gorgeous, isn't it? And did pick up, yeah, she says, I was thinking about things that are practical. It's like cutlery. People need cutlery. It's like, I always think, well, what might people be looking for? I mean, sometimes, yeah, they might have broken a bit of their crockery, their dinner set, if they, I don't know, Christmas dinner set or something, they might need a replacement. Or, then people need saucepans, and, what do people need that they would actually go and look for? And so that's why I started looking at cutlery, because I just thought, well, we'll see. I've got a couple of other cheaper sets on, so we'll see. But also I've just got to show you these, rather not on actually, these rhinos. These rhinoceros. What's the plural of rhinoceroses? These. Anyway, and that, because I found, oh my God, it was from the same people that had a lot of the German little pictures and that. Usually you would expect that to have chipped off or something, their little horn, but oh, cute. Yeah, like those. So they're with me for now. But they will be on V later. Pop down. Jane, hello. Shelley, you're really storming homewares on Vinted. Thank you. I tell you what, I do feel like it's going better than clothing for me. And certainly from where I am, I can get it cheaper at the moment with the boots than I can clothing. Claire, I found out that I had been trying to sell a Law Ashley lamp as a tea infuser cup for 4 months. Sold it in hours after correcting it. Oh, that's interesting. So it does make a difference what category you put it in then. Oh, balls. How much did you sell your lamp for? Because I've got a brass one on at the moment, and I put it on for 20, and watchers start going a bit crazy, so I put it up to 25. So I thought, my underselling is Law Ashley brass lamp. I've got an offer of 17 earlier, but no thanks. Oh, Chris, I sold some resin figures of Compo and Nora Batty. Oh my God, Nora Batty, a few years ago, got around £40 each. Whoa, that is cool. I love that because that's the sort of thing you're going to find on a table at a boot, and you need to have some age to know who they are. Finally, we can use something to our advantage. Oh, Chris, yes, it's me. Oh, hello. Crispy, are you ready for the weekend yet? No. Connie is still at, so we're at Rewind at the weekend, a big bunch of us. Connie's still at Boomtown. She gets back, I don't know when she gets back actually, so she'll have loads of washing. No, haven't. I've been thinking about it. That's as far as it's got. Chris, can you send cutlery by Royal Mail? I did years and years and years ago. I had some like silverware. I would have thought so. Maybe have to declare it. You mean because of sharp knives or something? I don't know what the current rules are. I think mine's go. I can't remember what mine's going. Claire sold the lamp for £28 on eBay with 6 views. Wow. Had 73 views and 27 favourites on Vinted. That's my. Also, maybe I'm going to have to put that on the Bay. Pay 25, can't they? Can stop farting around with £17 offers. Babs, I think you can, Chris, but you have to pay for the proof of over 18 signed for. Pink Harpy, do you research your pictures, paintings, or price them for what you want to sell them at? Generally, if it's a signed oil, I might have a quick look. So I did find one that was like, oh, okay, that's actually a pretty good one. And so I was able to put it up for a bit more. But like the little pictures and that, I just get a feel. I just feel like, oh, I think this is worth that to somebody. You know, what might I pay if I was looking for something like that, or something for a children's room, or just make it up myself really. And I'm kind of trying to price it to sell, so to turn it over. Perhaps yes, I had it come up for a letter opener. Oh, for the over 18 thing on Royal Mail. Yeah, I suppose. Rosie, it happens to me all the time with Vinted and eBay. Likes on Vinted, then sells on eBay. Oh, that's interesting. So it's rarely like that for me. It usually goes on, well, you've just seen there's one item sold on. Mind you, I have got, now we're going to start to see, I did have like an even amount, even spread across eBay and Vinted before, and now I've only got like 21 items, I think, on eBay, and I've got like 200 on Vinted, which I don't like. That's too many for me. But I do know there's a load of stuff on there that was kind of dirt cheap or doesn't owe me anything, where I've been like trialing, like, will ornaments sell? Will this sell? Right, well, they're 20p each. So here I try it. And there's a load of that stuff that I could just pull off and I've been going down to the oldest listed stuff. If it's got any decent, like 20 quid up value, then I've been relisting it on Vinted, like taking it down and fiddling the pictures and putting it back on. And a lot of stuff sells that way, but obviously with something that's dirt cheap and I don't know if it will sell anyway, it's not worth my time. Afternoon, Simon. Removed. What have you been up to? Oh, hang on the top. Sorry, I thought that was a thing, a message saying comment removed. Yes to knives, but you need to purchase age verified from Royal Mail. So prop's not an option for Vinted. If you list them on eBay, just make sure you've created an age verified, shipping policy, or they get removed. Oh, right. God, I didn't even know about all of that. Mine are all on Vinted, yeah, I believe. Oh, no, I did have those ones, those Repton ones on eBay as well, but I didn't know about that. They did stay on, but I had copied somebody else's listings, so maybe I got it that way. Perhaps Vinted is like eBay used to be. People make offers, I accept, and they don't pay. Oh, right. Oh, that's painful. Yeah, occasionally get that, but I do the thing. I always, now when I accept an offer, I always put, from on my phone, I always put accepted, thumbs up, because sometimes I had a couple of people come back and say, like weeks later, say, oh, sorry, I didn't realise you'd accepted my offer, and like, well, a long time later, I don't know how long, and then pay, and so I just didn't, it can get swallowed up. I suppose if they put in a lot of offers or something. So generally they pay these days. Chris, there'd be a box to tick for age verification on eBay. Is there, Simon? Yeah, maybe mine was already ticked from copying a lister. Right, well, that's a bit of a poor show for the weekend, to be honest, but hopefully the listings and the lamps of armour I've just put on will come to fruition in the next couple of weeks. So away next weekend, which having fun, hooray, but means I've got no boots, which means stock issues. I'm trying to think. Yeah, probably. Oh no, I won't be on Monday morning actually, because I'll be coming back from Rewind. So you might not see me next week, we'll see. If not, have a good couple of weeks. Thank you for joining me. Please do give me a thumbs up. I was going to say, let me know what was your favourite item, but it was all a bit, to be honest, it was all a bit lackluster, wasn't it? It was all a bit just processing the stuff to bring money in, wasn't it? I mean, I love the vase and I love the rhinos, but the stuff I've sold, not really. See you Friday, Catherine. Yes, can't wait. Have a great weekend. Thanks, Claire. Bye-bye, don't I?